Hello there. Uh, this is me. I'm gonna do a review of Gears of War 3. Anybody that goes to Le Mans with me, y- this is the. If you found that the review was too long and you didn't really want to read it, I just made this to make your life simpler, and that way you can still hear what I think about the game. And everyone else, just enjoy the review. Also, I'm really sorry about the horrible quality of the sound and the picture. This is the only program that I could find that I could make a video on. And it's also pretty late to be making a Gears 3 review since it came out about a month ago. It's also late in the day, so I'm really tired. And I've been singing and standing all day, so I'm just going to get this over with now, because tomorrow I go to Comic-Con. Anyway, so let's get started. Uh, Gears of War 3 just was pretty much amazing. The Epic Games did a really good job. They've done a good job with the whole trilogy pretty much, because I've loved Gears ever since 2006 when the first one came out. I love the graphics, they were so vivid. I remember Marcus and Dom and Cole and Baird. Their arms looked like cinder blocks, and their chests looked like televisions, and I thought that was awesome, because they're just big freaking dudes shooting these creatures, and it was a really cool game, and the story was really interesting too. Multiplayer was really entertaining. Gears of War 2 came out as the years went by, and Gears of War 2 was also really good. They added Horde mode, which was awesome. They introduced the Queen, uh, and just a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And as you know, at the end of Gears 2, in the campaign, we left Marcus and the rest of the COG armies, like with Dom and Baird and Cole. They were left in Jacinto, and they had to flood Jacinto because the locusts were going crazy and all, and they had to flood the underground where the locusts were hiding. So Gears of War 3 is 17 months later, and everything is just going horrible for the COG. There's really no more hope for them at all, and this time Dom has a beard, which I find really just depressing, because Dom was kind of not free-spirited, but you know, he wasn't the type of dude that would be moping around, and in this game he kind of is, though. It's not he's not Sasuke from Naruto. He actually is still kind of badass, but you know, you start off with them 17 months later, and there's just no hope, and they're trying to fight the Lambent, and the Locusts they haven't really seen the Locusts that much for 17 months, ever since the flooding. But who knows if that's good news or bad news, because the Lambent are pretty bad too. But that happens, and there's that whole first mission that's really incredible. Just a great hook catches the player right away, and right there, it's just an emotional roller coaster, and it's amazing. And the gameplay is really good too. They added something called tagging. Pretty much what tagging is, when you're fighting an enemy, you can aim, press the left stick, and you tag the enemy. You can So that other players and teammates can fire onto them. You can have your AI and campaign fire on them, and also in multiplayer, it helps against campers, even though there's not really any campers in Gears. But you know, any campers, or if there's whenever you're looking for the last man standing, and your whole team is searching, you don't know where, and then that one guy finds him, and then that one guy dies, and you spend another half an hour trying to find the last man standing. Now you'll just that guy will tag him, and that's that. They brought back Horde mode, which is awesome, because horde mode is tons of fun, and even Halo and copied it with Firefight. Call of Duty has zombies as as a type of horde mode thing they have. And pretty much, for those of you who don't know, horde mode, you just gather team of 5 it is in Gears, and you fight against Locust soldiers, just waves and waves, and fight until you can, and just survive. The coolest thing is Beast mode. It's the opposite of horde mode. Instead of being COG soldiers, you're now the Locust fighting COG soldiers, and you have to gain points to unlock character tiers, and through these character tiers you have awesome Locusts, such as you start off with the choice of a Ticker, a Wretch, or a Drone, and the tiers just get cooler and cooler. You can be a Cantus. In one of the tiers you can be the that centipede thing that shocks you and is really annoying. And the last tier is the Berserker, if anybody remembers from Gears of War 1, that crazy thing that just went through walls and did massive damage, and you couldn't kill it unless you had the Hammer of Dawn. So that's something really exciting, and I'm just really excited that Gears was that Epic Games was able to end the trilogy so greatly. And I'm kind of worried because, as you know, Gears is part of like Microsoft's arsenal when it comes to fighting for like the like throne of console gaming, because Microsoft is going against Sony and is going against Nintendo, and they both have fantastic franchises. And Sony has Little Big Planet, Killzone, Resistance, Uncharted, and it has a whole bunch. Nintendo has just all the famous games like Kirby, Super Mario, Legend of Zelda, Super Smash Brothers, Earthbound, Kid Icarus, and just I can't even name all of them, and that would take another half of the video. And now Nintendo is coming out with Wii U, Sony's coming out with Vita, and what does Microsoft have? It has Kinect, that nobody really likes, and all it really has other than that is Halo and Gears of War. And Halo's already done for it. Microsoft has just been overusing it instead of like just letting it become a legacy of a great game, because Halo is a great game, but Microsoft just keeps overusing it, and it's just losing its touch. I just hope that Microsoft doesn't do it with Gears, because then they just have nothing at all and they'll just die. I'm hoping that Microsoft will probably come out with another franchise instead of just doing to Gears what they did to Halo. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. There'll be more reviews to come, and hopefully by the time of my next review, I'll do it with a better program, and I'll actually be able to do it with more time. I hope you guys enjoyed it.